contact with you.
That's entirely fair.
Bus is quiet. Seems like even the party music in the back has been turned down in volume. It's not gone, but like it's not wild and the vibes are off. This girl's still dead asleep, lying her ass across the entire couch. What do you do?
How long?
I'm literally in the row in front of the twisted mangle mess that I've created. I'm just gonna sit there and watch the door for the rest of the ride.
Just right here
Well, in the row in front of it,
in the row in front of it.
because well, on the other side, so I can watch the door. Or which side's the door on? Yeah, I'm
Right
watching the
here.
door.
Door
Yeah,
right here.
I'm sitting there by my mess, and I'm just gonna watch the door for the rest of the ride. That's my plan.
I don't know.
How long do we have on this bus ride left?
About half an hour.
About half an hour. Okay, so I was right. I couldn't remember if I was. Um, you know what? Elrin's going to walk down the stairs to get back to the first floor. He's gonna take a sit next to, or it's like a chair away from Veora, and he's gonna sit at the bar.
I pour myself a drink from the bottle I got.
What do you got?
Bottle,
got a bottle?
whatever the guy gave me. I don't know what was in it.
Give me a swig.
Yeah,
I
I'm
said
a
margarita or PBR.
bartender still there.
A bottle of PBR.
The bartender is not there.
Okay, I'm gonna reach around the counter and grab a glass and motion for and be like, you mind pouring me one of those?
Yeah, I pour him one. Well, I slide it across the bar.
Roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Dude, I'm not meant to do this.
Oh, me? Wait, who's rolling?
Oh, yeah, who?
Nah, it's Elrin.
Okay.
Fuck.
I was gonna say that's your thing almost.
Mm-mm. Nope.
I think.
You're part road.
Okay, yeah, you grab a glass and Vera starts pouring.
He's good at sneaking and he's good at sneaking and he's good at like lying, but he's not good at like
Anything else?
Yeah, pretty much.
Old street rat.
Good at lying. What? No.
What's my deception? Oh,
Be your charisma modifier.
Oh no, I
Unless you
lied.
have-
He's good at intimidating people. My bad.
That's my thing.
My thing is perception and insight.
Anyways, other people.
Vera, beyond just pouring a drink for your guy, you doing anything else?
Bro, I make sure that like everyone's alright. Just look around. Make sure everything's calmed down. I see Cassia sitting down. Elrin's
Everyone,
next to me.
meaning your compatriots or the other residents on the bus, or all of the above?
All of the above, pretty much. I mean, I see whoever that person is next to, I guess, in between me and Rondo sitting.
This
Nothing-
is one of the. This is the girl
That's
that
the-
was
One of
almost
the two
shot.
people we saved. Yeah.
Yep, that
There's
was
two,
that
are
was the
there two
girl
of them, or
who.
is there one of them?
There's two of them. You don't know where the other one is.
Oh.
Didn't somebody die?
I don't
Nobody
think anyone
died.
Nobody died? Okay.
Nobody died.
I think if I notice that the other one is missing, then I kind of make a perception check and try to look for them.
True. Give me perception. Is that
Fuck.
perception 10? You didn't see where they went during the battle. You were too busy trying to look cool by
Summoning
hitting
a bus.
people with-
It wasn't looking cool. It was staying subtle.
Yeah, subtle the giant
Miniature
magic bus.
bus.
Very subtle.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know it was me.
Ronan,
That's me.
what you doing?
That's a good question. I mean, there's not much to do. We're just kind of chilling. I am just gonna go. I'm gonna go sit down back where I was.
Just right here?
Yep,
You sit.
I sit. And I
Rondo,
chill.
Yes.
what you doing?
I'm gonna check in with everyone. This was a
Ron's
pretty
like,
crazy battle. I want to check in with my bros.
Ronda's like, I'm gonna play on the mangled bars, like monkey bars.
Rondo, check in with Cassio. How we doing?
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, just expecting a fight here. Not part of the plan.
Yeah,
Gonna make sure it goes smooth from now on, though.
yeah, but yeah, shit'll happen. Let's just hope that this is it,
I'll make sure of it.
and then move on to the next person.
Terrific. NPC.
drink?
It's not-
I'm holding my bottle.
Hey, you two, everything all right over here?
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah. And
Never
I
been
motion
better.
to cheers, Elrin.
I've never been better. Sort of clanked my glass with this. You want to see something cool?
Yeah, sure.
Pi, you said when I was talking to Freya that I sort of like felt like metaphysical handles in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Just because Elrin wants to make sure that this works how he thinks it works before we actually get into a fight. I'm just gonna reach out and grab one of them real quick, like sort of clasp my hands around the handle so I can feel in front of me.
As you do so, you feel a space in between reality. As the metaphysical wraps around your hands, or the other way around, as your hands wrap around the metaphysical, it seems as though a pocket in space itself opens. And from a flicker of distortion in the air appears the long scimitar-esque knife, dagger.
Sort of hold it in my hands for a bit. Does it feel any different or
Colder.
colder? It's like, yeah, so apparently I can do that now. Question, can I desummon these? If I like let go and will it to disappear, will it disappear?
With the same flicker of distortion that summoned it in the first place, it feels stuck within that pocket dimension that exists only within the bounds of your mind.
Sort of ta-da, sort of like just like sort of like with a flick of the hand, and it just sort of disappears. Just holding out nothing now.
Neat.
You can do magic tricks now.
I've always been able to do magic tricks. Thank you.
Jimmy summons 3 copies of himself, and they all give you a round of applause.
Just use thaumaturgy.
I use minor illusion. No, he can actually do that. Never mind.
Yeah.
I make a fourth Feora.
Oh my god.
I've
Just
seen a video
fully
like that
surrounding
once.
Rondo.
Wait a minute.
I immediately kill them all.
Anyway,
Hey, Ronan.
How's it going?
Everything all right up here?
Yeah, dude, I'm good. I think we messed those guys up, though.
I can count on you, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Alrighty. I head back down to the lower compartment and I try to find a seat by myself. And I read out of my Bible thing.
Roll to read.
Roll to read.
Have you gotten
The
farther than a
read.
page?
No,
that-
because I keep rolling ones.
Roll the
You're
Luigi.
falling asleep
Keeps
immediately.
Luigiing. Keeps Luigiing.
Do I have to roll again? I don't...
Yeah, roll wisdom.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Can I like help him? Like,
No, you're not
Just
there.
spell it out.
You're not
yeah,
there.
yeah.
At
Can
this
I
point,
move?
All right, go ahead.
be his youth pastor.
Yeah, I'll sit down next to him and I'll start like I'll read it out.
What did Moses
my
mean
name
by
is
this
Jory.
passage?
Does Jimmy know the scripture?
Yeah, what language is that in?
Yeah, should I make a religion check to see if I can give him the health advantage?
How obvious
action.
is your struggling within this, Rondo?
Well,
It's
I
a
can roll
3.
Constitution and see see if I'm making any.
God damn it!
He's masking it pretty well.
It looks like he's doing.
Give me
I'm
roll
doing just
perception.
fine.
Oh, perception. Oh,
This
hell
even
yeah.
beats.
God.
It doesn't. Rondo is staring
Right.
intensely
Well,
at his Bible.
Have fun.
He must be engrossed
He must,
completely.
yeah. That shit looks like a good story.
Rondo,
Meanwhile-
we'll get back to you.
Weird. He never took him for like the sort of the book type.
Fucking book
He
nerd.
knows how to read.
Apparently not.
As the bus chugs along, let's see. Elrin, Viora, and Rondo make a perception check real quick.
Woo. My whole +1 to
Perception?
perception.
Whole plus 6. Are you fucking kidding me?
Jesus, dude.
Wow.
Do you not want to go off passives at all?
Yeah,
You
my
know,
pass
maybe
is
just in
11 if that
case?
helps.
Please.
Let's do a little bit of passive perception checking.
Okay.
So you
Thank
all
you.
don't see shit.
My
Passive
passive
perception
is
is 16.
Okay, so Veora, you would see that the girl from before is looking at something in her hand and kind of shiftily looking around, specifically at Elrin and Cassio. Glances shot toward Rondo as well, and a general air of being uncomfortable.
Okay.
Our friend has also returned.
Okay. I think I'll just kind of let that go until they try something, I guess.
Where are my assets?
On. Reduced to atoms.
They did.
What assets?
Liquidated, yo, bitch.
I do not remember what I was using for this, so we'll say that this is her friend.
The Watchhog? No.
Fucking Pokemon.
Watchdog.
I was so zoomed out.
Yo, her ass looks like a parrot.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? We'll do this one. It's the same art style.
Okay.
As the bus rattles along, it's still oddly quiet, although it's gotten less tense, I guess. The bartender has returned. The two girls have started talking again. And there's even a little bit of snoring coming from upstairs.
Brass is
She-
still asleep.
She didn't snore before. Now she's snoring.
Oh, so she wasn't asleep.
Oh.
Who knows? Rondo.
Yes.
God, it's a 3 though.
I tried to help, man.
Maybe I sneeze and it resets my brain. Achoo.
Rondo, give me one more wisdom.
20.
It was right there.
Hey.
I did see it go over the 20. But...
We're not counting almost rolls. Sorry.
The dice cocked. The dice cocked.
Yeah, get your cock off my dice.
Yeah, I'm using my weighted dice Chrome extension.
Rondo, as you open the tome once again,
Mm-hmm.
you are greeted with passages of Enshu. Once again, chronicling his early life.
Mm-hmm.
What you gather is that reaping as a concept was very, very new. Very different from how it's seen now, where only a select few individuals were chosen to occupy, not even occupy, but to venture into the unknown of what would someday become Narek.
Mm.
You
I'm
also
sorry,
get the
why
vibe
would they do it?
to kill the demons, of course.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess this is possibly Rondo's Nirvana. Why they want to kill the demons? Were the demons loitering? Were they killing people?
They
Or-
jaywalked.
And this is why I can't read the rest of the book, because the other
It's
kids
too
read the book.
unlocked.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Um, yeah, no, with a 5, you're not quite sure why uh why the demons were hunted in the first place. And within what you're reading, he doesn't really spell it out.
Hmm.
Although it does seem as though he had an influence. There is a name that keeps getting repeated within the text. One that seems to be a companion within the story, named Ella. Just as you are about to discover who this is and why they matter, you hear a call. Hey! Hey, you!
I automatically assume it's not me, and I keep reading.
Hey, you!
I finally look up.
As you
He's
look up,
got, like he pushes up glasses he's not wearing. He's like, yes.
you can see that the hobgoblin is looking at you very intently. Not really interested in the book you're reading, more so of your appearance.
Mm.
He eyes you up and down a few more times, and then looks at a little note. One attached to a clipboard. He flips around his clipboard, and it appears to be a small dossier with a brief description and a picture. The picture is captioned Rondo Miali. As he flips it around, he asks, "This you?"
Is it a picture of me?
It is a picture of you. It's an old picture, one that was taken
Before or after?
at the end of, if not slightly after, your time with Second Strike.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, that's me.
It's no place for a wanted individual to be speaking. How is it? Come with me. As he
Yeah,
leads
I'm
you
not
up
doing
the
that.
stairs.
And I try to shove him off and I sink in my seat.
Ronan, you can see that a red hobgoblin is walking up the stairs by himself.
Who's driving the bus?
If he can, as he
I
stands
make one
there.
of those clothes of myself to just sit in the driver's seat and do nothing.
Who is driving the bus?
I driving the
Is
bus.
the bus still moving? Is the bus still moving?
The bus is still moving. Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
we're gonna
and
crash.
like, are we gonna run with we made a clone that's sitting in the driver's seat right now?
Yeah, who is in the driver's seat
Are
right
we
now?
running with that bit? Because I'm gonna entertain that bit if we're running with it.
Oh hell no!
The choice is yours, Veora. Are you making
Yes.
a clone?
Yes.
There's-
I'll use thaumaturgy or whatever to make a clone just sitting in the front seat.
all right. If
There's
you
a
want
clone
to,
sitting in the front seat.
if you want to, Pi, you can cut over there at any point, and I will entertain the bit. But you continue with the important thing first.
The hobgoblin is looking at his watch and is standing a little bewildered, kind of checking over the railing every few seconds. Really kind of, what the fuck? He starts walking down the stairs again. Hey, you.
I look up again.
What part of come with me did you not understand?
I sigh and sort of look at him. Listen, if you're trying to make some sort of citizen's arrest, I really don't think you have it in you.
Oh, me? Ah, hell's not. No, I couldn't take on any one of you.
What do you mean, any one of you? And considering how he's looked me up and down, there's a. Never mind. Sorry.
You think I'm deaf or something? You know I'm required to have wanted posters in my bus, right? And points to the front of the bus. As he points to the front of the bus, he could see the Veora clone and says, "What the fuck?" and starts running.
Yeah, Kezia was already at the driver's seat, being like, "Vera, what are you driving the bus? What are you doing here?"
Oh, is he already out
So
here?
Oh, I
No,
didn't know
I'm
you
just
got
like-
your license.
I know I have just like a little train conductor's cap on.
It's like,
But I'm just driving. I'm trying to do the bus as
do you
best as
even
I
know?
can.
Do you know how to drive one of these?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure? It's like,
I mean, it's
Like-
simple enough. I got this. I got this.
do you know
Veora,
the
make a
driver? It's
history
like, why are
check.
you even here?
Make a history check.
Make a history check.
Fuck. God.
You've never seen one of these buses before. You don't know what the fuck you're doing with one of this.
You gotta get out of. You can't be driving. You can't just get into the driver's
No,
seat. of one of
What the
these.
hell are you two
You can't
doing
do
up
that.
here?
I immediately
It's
disappear. The
like-
clone immediately disappears as soon as he says anything.
What the?
What the hell are you doing here?
We've got.
Just
I don't think he knew how to drive one of these things.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew what he was doing.
Is he with you?
I mean, he's not here anymore.
He's
not with
right
anybody. It
there.
looks like.
And points
wink at him.
directly at Veora.
Let's make eye contact.
No, that's a
and
different
wink.
guy. Nope. Yeah, it's someone else.
No
clearly.
hat.
No hat.
That's not wearing it.
Different
Yeah,
outfit
it's
completely.
Yeah, it's like. Do this thing drive itself? Why aren't you here? How do you even get here? How'd you let him past you?
Oh Lord! Make a persuasion check.
Or, I mean, I'm not really trying to persuade him, but I'm asking him questions. But yeah,
Well, I
Persuading him
mean,
not to kick your ass.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
I guess
if you
Make
want,
a
okay, if you want me
make a
to,
deception check.
I was gonna say I could be like yelling at him, be like, "Why aren't you driving the bus? You need to be doing your job." And then will you let me roll intimidation if I'm yelling at him like that?
First, make a deception check to
Dang.
for the different guy comment.
Oh wait, deception's good too. Never mind.
Can I also make a deception check?
Okay.
You're not deceiving anyone.
He has to tell that I'm a different guy.
Were you planning on that when you cast the thaumaturgy?
What does he do?
Not
What does
really.
he do?
Also, I
What does he
see
do when I
those
say
persuade-
that
Persuade,
it's a
persuade the
different guy?
kobold that not only is Veor the real bus driver, the kobold was never a bus driver at all.
He's the clone.
Also a
What is he-
hobgoblin, but
I'm sorry. Same thing.
What does he? All right. What does he do after he's? I see that's a different guy.
you're shitting me. That's the same motherfucker. He's got purple hair, bitch.
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and just look him in the face and say,
I
at
put
the,
my
at the
hood
end
up.
of the day, it doesn't really matter. Only thing that matters is that somebody qualified needs to be driving the bus. And if you're just gonna walk away from your job, what makes you qualified?
He sits down.
Just get
And
us
then he
where we're
points a
going.
finger at you and he says, "This is my bus, asshole."
I'm not the one driving it. Did you see me in that seat?
Mm, well, no.
Well, how about this? Get us where we're going, and all of us are going to get off, and you won't have to deal with any of quote unquote my guys anymore. How's that sound?
55 feet away.
His ass is measuring.
Hello? My funny plan wouldn't work.
Hold up, I gotta figure out how far away this can go. 30-foot cone.
55 feet.
I would not be able to get him.
That would have been perfect. Fuck.
Unless this thing can drive itself, I would be a lot more comfortable on this ride if somebody was in that seat.
I mean, it can drive itself, but I don't really trust it these days.
Hmm.
That's not the point. The point is, you fellas pulled some weird shit back there. Now, I'm not one to get super into wanted affairs. I'm not one to be a rat, so to speak.
I think you can take
But
some
I think you
solace.
fellas gotta keep a lower profile if those three vagabonds are after you.
I mean, I think you could take some solace in the fact that nobody was killed on your bus today. I made sure of that.
Fair is fair. And from one
Oh.
guy to another. You'll get taken out by the impellets by those two girls if you don't make things right. One of them already came to me with the wanted poster.
Well, the quicker we get to where we're going, the sooner we can disappear, and then hopefully nobody tries anything. And I'll eye the ones in the back and see what they're doing, if anything.
What are you doing right now? You
Not
two?
well. I was talking about the two girls he was just
Oh,
talking
the
about.
two girls. Okay. I
But I
thought
guess
you
I
were
can
looking at the.
I can look at them too. I guess
Thought you were looking at Tweedledee and Tweedledum over
I
here.
can do that. I'll do that. I'll do both. But look at the impellets first.
Or the yeah.
Well, I think
He
what he was getting at is that those two will
called
report you to the impellets.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I picked up what you were putting down.
I see.
Anyways, I'm leaning over
Anyways.
Rondo's shoulder, being like, "So what did that guy want with you?"
I think he was racist.
Damn. All the way out here?
Yeah. You know what they say about the South? I have no idea if we're in the South.
Damn.
You're
No, I
referring-
was.
You're referring to
you
the
know-
South as in like Narek? I don't think this place has a
I was-
physical location.
Are you gonna give me inspiration?
I was about to give you a +2 for
Oh.
referring to the South being like
Down
hell,
under.
but you killed it with that.
What do you mean?
You said I don't know if we're in the South.
We're down.
If
Under.
that had been the original intention of your joke, I would have gotten it. I would have given it to you.
Where am I?
The fancy book you got there. You know, it's rare to see like physical books nowadays, especially on Up in Use. Everything's all on the fucking, all on everybody's tomes and shit.
Yeah. I sort of I sort of rotate the book around in my hand. Yeah, it's got words in it. I don't this yeah, have you read this? And I sort of shake it at him.
Have you read this?
I take it from him and I look it over in my hands. Can I try to read it?
The whole thing?
No, just like skim the first few pages.
We find out it's like 8 pages long, and
It's actually a pamphlet.
It's a paperback, yeah.
Make an investigation check about the book itself first, and then make a wisdom check on the contents thereof.
Well, investigation check of 5.
Ooh.
You can see about the same as he did. It's a black book that is very worn. It's got the same symbol on the front.
Do I recognize that symbol at all, or?
You do, as the well. Let's see. No, you wouldn't.
Okay. And then you said a wisdom check about the contents of the book.
Yes, for the first few pages.
14.
You get about as much as Rondo did out of his first 2 sessions, with a little bit more context. Where Enshu was pretty reserved, non-committal toward anything in his early days. He kind of just coasted until he was offered a position via a contact that he had named Ella to try an experimental new job, a new
Let's start the experiment, shall
like
we?
a small internship over the summer, if you will, where he would be delving into a realm unknown and fighting against monsters unseen. He didn't know why, but Ella told him to do it, so he did it.
Now, I have previously read some scriptures and some stuff about Enshu when we were up in Yusei.
Mhm.
Does anything like would I recognize some of this from those, or did those not even cover that at all, or is this like wholly new information to me?
This is entirely new information. The fact that Enshu went to or like had any human
Like the fact that he was a human and not just like a god is like
yeah, exactly. Like anything that he did that was mundane has never been covered within any texts that you've read.
sort of. Do you comprehend what you have here, Rondo? Like this is a documentation of Enshu's life before he became a god. I sort of hand it back to him. You keep looking through that, considering the fact that we're dealing with Enshu's the souls and stuff revolving around him. I I tried looking in scriptures and books up in Yusei, and I couldn't find a single mention of the souls or anything that pertained to that. If I was a betting man, I sort of tap the cover of the book, like in his hands. Go, it's probably in there. Uh,
That's some poppin' music, Jimmy.
As Elrin's sort of walking away, I call out to him and I say, "Hey,
Hmm.
do you know why we started hunting demons in the first place?"
I thought you were gonna say, "Do you know how to read?"
Do I know why we started hunting demons in the first place? I know that from Jacob knowledge, I can piece together that something was up. I don't think Elrin would know about that, would he?
Make an Arcana check.
Hmm.
According to what your father taught you when you were young, demons and sentient creatures, mankind, including all sentient races, cannot exist within the same sphere. At least not as a dominant species. Now, through your history and knowing what your father's been up to, there is room for speculation and a seed of doubt within that explanation that you've known.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust anything that man ever says at face value. I sort of relay that to Rondo. I say, well, when I was young, my father said that demons and sentient creatures, demons and man, cannot exist in the same sphere. They can't coexist. Now, my father is also a crazy bastard. And I wouldn't take what he said. I'd take what he said with a few grains of salt. Maybe a whole fucking salt shaker worth of it. But because okay, so I'm trying to piece together my information. I'm trying to separate my knowledge from Elrin's knowledge. We know, or Elrin knows that fuck, what is his name? Blue Man, what's his name? Komeski. Knows that Komeski's a demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by that logic, we know that demons are actually a sentient race, even though they seem primitive. Currently, correct?
One can assume.
I don't know.
Husky's just chilling in Ronin's bag, right?
Yeah,
got him?
Komeski's still here, right?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
tell
just
him.
ask him.
Yeah, I'm like, if you I'm gonna turn to Rondo. I'm like, well, if you want the answer to that, we have a bona fide demon around here.
Like a Tamagotchi.
And I'm gonna take a sit back down with Bayora. Yeah, because I was about to say I know that something's up, but I don't know how much of that, like, we as players know that something's up, or like we as the characters in universe.
I do like this idea that Rondo slowly becomes more knowledgeable of the world due to trying to like after reading one book.
He suddenly has his fucking like Buddha awakening, like.
Born again Reaper enthusiast.
So what happens next, Pi?
At that, the hobgoblin turns to Cassio and says, "You know, those guys from before. They're not awful. They're not bad people. They're idiots. Dumb as rocks."
Yeah. That's why we let them. That's why I let them go.
I used to look after them, you know. And they're kind of desperate. If you see them again, just be nice to them. Yeah. You don't have to pretend nothing here happened. They wouldn't have really shot that girl.
I'm hoping we don't run into them another time.
Yeah, well, I think they also hope that, but the world's a small place sometimes.
Well,
Now,
I've got a plan, and I think you could be a good help to us in to get out of here after we reach our stop. Now, I think just got to make sure that me and my guys, I'm gonna try and gather them here at the front, and we'll all get off first, and maybe the door malfunctions and closes for a couple minutes behind us to make sure we get a head start on anybody who might be wanting to alert the local authorities, if you know what I mean.
consider it an IOU for keeping my passengers safe.
appreciate it. I'll give him like a. If he goes for a hand, I'll shake it. But if not, I'll just like pat him on the shoulder. And if he doesn't have anything else to say, I would go get just everybody after they're done with their things before we stop.
He reaches out for a handshake.
Yeah, I'll give
I
him
appear into the
one.
train head again and shake his other hand.
Your both of your hands bump against the glass as he forgot to open the door.
Well, there's not a thing that how we've been talking this whole time.
No, you bonked
You've
it.
been talking
It's
through
100%
the glass.
close.
Like a
It's 100%. I thought there would be like a
No, it's got like
window or
those.
something.
It's got
This one.
those like
This
this.
tells you. This right here. This tells you.
It's got
I
those
thought
like
there was. I
This
was
like
one
okay,
the,
but
right
like I
here.
thought there would be a
This
window.
thing.
You know,
This thing
What's
right here. This thing that I'm. That guy.
It's a two-dimensional
That one.
image of the scenario. There could have been a window. I
Bus
just
driver
was
is
assuming
covered
the
in
No,
window
no, you were
glass.
talking through the glass. It's got those like diamond shaped cutouts like towards like the middle, so like you can speak through it. But like, nah, it's solid.
Okay, well, after he does that, I'm just gonna pat the back of the window like I'm patting his back and just walk away.
Verar, your clone, also appears in here and gives him a high five.
Okay.
Oh, but he can reach. Is he?
Well, I summoned
corporeal?
inside of the glass.
He's inside. He's inside the glass.
What's the? Okay, yeah. Unless we'll see what everybody else is finish up their things, and then I'll get.
As you walk away, he
Specifically recording
says, "You
from
better be
upstairs.
quick. You got about 3 minutes."
Or, yeah, I'll go grab Ronan and tell people to come downstairs.
We're bringing the couch.
Yes! I'm still on the couch.
Wait, hold up, Cassio. Do you tell us about the two girls who might like some of the impulets as soon as we leave, or are you keeping your mouth shut about that?
I mean, all I'll say while I'm near them is that our stop's coming up, and I'll
Okay.
like definitely like while I'm looking at you, I would maybe dart my eyes towards like them. It'd be like,
Okay. No, I had
but my
a
back's to them so they don't see it.
yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Since we brought the couch with us downstairs, can I put the couch in my hat? I have a hat of infinite storage.
As you remove the hat from your head, the brim of it seems to grow as if you willed it to. As the hole inside increases in size, bigger and bigger, as some undulating object seems to appear within the confines of the space. It expands. But just big enough to fit the edges of the couch
Yes.
within its brim, and slowly, as if being eaten alive, like a python with a rat, the couch slowly disappears within the brims of the hat. As the hat shrinks back to its still grandiose size and sits comfortably atop your head once again.
I wink at Cassio. I'm saving that for later.
Whoa.
Whoa! He's measuring a 30-foot cone.
Okay. I have something to do like right before we exit, but
Mm-hmm.
like when we're at the doors. Oh, are we at the doors?
We're at the doors.
Okay. I'm going to
I'm gonna put the seat back.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Any, mini, mighty, mo. Okay,
Huh?
this one right here. Okay, I'm going to
Uh-huh.
cast message
On that girl.
on that girl,
Okay.
and I'm going to just sort of like, sort of like creepily like talk into her mind. And I'm gonna be like, whatever you're thinking about doing, I wouldn't do it. You saw
She
what happened.
shoots up. Is as soon as the message starts being cast, her eyes shoot open and she looks up.
Stupid. Don't. I'm a fucking like. Don't draw attention to yourself. You saw what happened to those 3 people.
I need everyone to make a perception check right now, except for Elrin.
Perception.
Oh shoot!
I got a 1.
Are we all blind?
Oh God.
19.
Everyone except for Ronan notices, or Rondo notices this girl.
Me? Oh.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 ass. Our friend is also kind of like, hey, kind of pokes her a little bit. What the fuck? What? What's going on?
I'm gonna continue. As I
Bust-
said,
bust-
I'm gonna continue because I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna fucking do anything because nobody's stupid
ahead.
enough to just draw a weapon. I'm going to, let's say, if there is anything other than just regular city streets waiting for us, when these doors open, you will be the first one to die.
Roll intimidation.
Can I get
Can
advantage because I'm
okay.
speaking directly
Oh,
into her
wait.
head?
I was gonna say, I can make a case for advantage if Pi would allow me.
State your case.
Okay, well, I rolled a damn 19, right? And like,
Uh-huh.
so I know, I'm glaring. I'm glaring from as he's saying this at the same time. I was just like,
She
My-
can't tell.
My
You've got
case,
sunglasses on.
my head's pointed directly at her. She could tell.
My case is that I'm speaking directly into her head, and that shit's spooky.
Either way, I'm gonna do something before we get off the bus. So, like as we get off, I'm going to do something.
The girl's head is now tucked into her in between her shoulders, kind of in a pseudo fetal
Fetal
position,
position.
upright.
Also, there's no wireless communication in where we are right now, so they couldn't have warned ahead of time.
I know. I'm just trying to prevent them from doing anything stupid afterwards, too.
Okay.
My logic is if they're scared enough, if they think that, if they're scared enough, they won't fucking do shit.
Yeah, that was my
Bus rolls to a to a stop. And the loudspeaker starts to say something, but then immediately cuts out. The red hobgoblin looks around, a little confused, and then sighs, pulls out a walkie-talkie or intercom system of some sort. Clears his throat. Thank you for riding the extraordinary bus line. We look forward to your patronage once again. The doors will be opening soon. Thank you. Thank you. Turn this thing. And the doors open.
I want to watch the ladies as everybody steps off.
I will be the last besides Castio to step off.
Just a sec.
I'm already outside.
Yeah, I guess I just leave.
This girl stands up, kind of shakes her companion. Oh, oh,
Oh.
wait. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, no. Anyway, turns to her companion, starts shaking her. Like, what are you doing? Let's get off. Come on. And that's really all you can see as you step off of the bus.
Okay.
Cassio, you are about to exit the bus. Cassio, who is muted.
Cassio, who is
You, s-
dead.
you step off the bus.
Cassio, who is
Cassio, who has missed his window of opportunity, and the bus door is now closed.
Pie has the city streets looking.
As you look out across the bus stop, you would see
All
that.
right, I'm back.
Oh,
I said just a second. I don't know if Discord might have cut it out.
it. I did not
Definitely
hear it.
did, yeah.
Okay. Are they just saying what they see while I'm by the door still?
We'll go back in time. You have not
Yeah.
yet exited the bus. You
Yeah.
are about to exit
You?
the bus.
Do they start
You?
moving at all? Do they start moving at all?
This one does, yeah.
I'm gonna go. I want to meet
them.
them. I want to meet them at the mangled seats real quick.
God.
And I want to just before they like navigate their way through that, I'm gonna look directly at them and just, if you're thinking about telling anybody about what you saw here or who you saw here, I would think twice. I don't want this to turn dark for
Oh
anybody
shit!
else.
There's a third person.
I think that was the original model of the other person.
I think you're right. Yeah.
They gave birth.
The
They have
miracle
a
of life.
child.
But just, I don't want anything bad to happen to the people who don't need to get involved. But if it's what needs to be done, I will make sure it's done right.
Make an intimidation check.
Don't listen to him. I will toss a dagger between your eyes.
11. Okay. I want to start intimidating people because I have a +3. So
The girl in
Could've
front
been worse.
nods, saying nothing. The girl behind is trying her best to not exist. As you exit the bus.
And I'll give the hobgoblin a slight salute
As
as
the
we do so when the door closes behind me.
He
As-
gives you a curt nod.
as the door closes, I want to cast message on the same person again. I just want to go bye.
As the door closes, you hear a slight shriek. Congratulations, you've given someone PTSD. As you look out
Let's
onto the
go.
street
That
of
was my goal the
level up.
entire time.
where the bus crossing
Pumpkin.
has ended up, this bus station for this company.
ES3.
There's a wide street followed by the gates, the northern gates of Ophram. You entered the southern gates the first time. This is a completely different side, but as you can see, the biggest wanted posters on the wall are that of Cassio and Elrin and
Yeah.
Rondo.
Everybody else got small ones posters.
Those are the ones
Us
that are
too.
predominantly featured outside of the city walls.
It's like Cassio's, Elrin, and Rondo's just like in big, and me and Ronan are just like little underneath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're on the bounty
give-
board. You're all
I
on
give
the
Ronan
bounty
a high
board, but
five.
like,
Is there any indication of like what type of district this is?
I mean, it's just Ophrem. This
Yeah, but is it like a
they don't go by the district system.
okay? So it's not like a normal city type structure. It's just a
Yeah, I think
Nah,
he was.
it's
I
just
think he's
an
asking if it's
A-town
like an
now.
entertainment district or like a residential district or.
yeah
It's
business.
it's as close to a capital as you can get.
Okay.
Within Ophrem, the northern part of the city is kind of the more bougie area.
hmm
It's
Is it houses or is it storefronts?
uh, it's skyscrapers mostly.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to
that's
hear.
what I figured. But like, yeah.
All right. Yeah. If
And with
there's
that,
nothing. Yeah. Okay.
I believe we will end our session.
Yeah, 25 minutes after Pi said was he would definitely like not go past.
Welcome
We
back
pushed it.
to Ophrem.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did a lot of
Yippee.
like off the script shit.
Yeah, it's all
There
scripted,
is
by the
no
way, and this
script.
is all.
Yeah, it's all
Only-
scripted.
Yeah, yeah. Did you guys not get your copy of the script?
I really wanted to use thaumaturgy. You should just yell and wake up the bitch up top. It's like as
Why
loud as
didn't
I could before
you?
getting off. Because I figured it would alert people as getting off the bus.
Elrin's goal is to give
Like-
as many people PTSD as he can.
We're up to like 2 now, right?
I think
just
so.
need to- I just need to start being
Did you kill?
mean and
that one
No,
guy?
he killed himself. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure it was like he had some sort of curse on him, to where like if he divulged information about Hayes, that he
We
would
just
just
we just
self-destruct.
read. All we did was read like his business card, and then he died.
Well, no, he said something. He said something about
Yeah, but he
Leon
didn't
wanting to put his
die.
family
He
back
didn't
together,
die until
or
we
William
read the name
Afton
on the
style,
business card.
he just like explode. I forget how he died.
like a
It's like
pile of purple mush or some shit like that.
Let's begin.
Some
the
degree.
That's
experiment.
all I could appear. That's all I can imagine during the whole Enshu. Like, his ass is Zanza.
dude, I want to play Kingdom Hearts.
You should.
That's not Kingdom
That's not
Hearts.
Kingdom
Is
Hearts.
it not? I
No,
don't
this
care.
is Xenoblade.
I do not want to play Xenoblade.
You should though.
Nah, I'm good.
Unironically.
Oh, but you should.
You should. It's so good.
Wait, your ass is
Like-
gonna say I want to play Kingdom Hearts and then not say you're gonna play Xenoblade? Who
I
the
would rather.
fuck
play
are you?
Xenoblade. You should play. You should if it's
Yeah, but
between
does
those two, you
Xenoblade
should-
have Goofy?
Kingdom Hearts looks silly.
Yes, his name is Ryan in that one.
Mm,
Like Reinhardt.
is Rhino
Alright,
guys,
boys,
I
I'm
missed
outta here.
D&D.
Okay, fellas.
I did too.
Are we good
I
for
will
tomorrow
hopefully
night?
see you tomorrow for an
Tomorrow?
extended session.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we-
that's right. We
yeah,
did
the-
talk about that.
If it works.
Yeah, Blake, you good for tomorrow or?
I haven't had people respond to me yet, but I'll know before lunchtime for me tomorrow.
Okay, cool. So like, gotcha.
Same time, babe.
Gotcha.
At 8 CST.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Have a lovely evening, fellas.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.